TF2 has had a bit of an issue with bots in the past few years. Even I, someone who's relatively new to the game and hasn't had every single weapon unlocked, only 70 hours, not the 10,000 other people have, I can still see it. It's everywhere. Like, they're in every single game. They're always there either for 5 seconds or for 5 hours. And that's why we need to fix TF2. As someone who is not accustomed to the tower defense mechanics of modern MVM, we'll just call it, I do not have a great record of dealing with bots. I get shot by them a lot, as most people do. And since I play light classes mostly, like Spy and Engineer, it's kind of hard to deal with them. So, as a new player, the only reason I haven't left this community is because I have friends. But a lot of people don't l- get too invested in this community, and thus they'll leave. TF2 has been driving people away because nobody's been able to fix the bot issue because Valve has been extremely negligent. Bots are a blight on the game of TF2. Nobody likes them. Absolutely nobody. Except for the people who make them and profit off of them. Nobody likes them. Like, you'll be in a game, and then suddenly 10 snipers just show up and instantly murder you while talking in Mega Scatterbomb's voice about grooming children or reading weird stories that I mute the game so that I don't have to listen to for more than 10 seconds. It's just not fun. And also, speaking of Mega Scatterbomb, they also literally like just commit crimes on a daily basis. Like, yeah, that's normal. Yeah. The bots have done many things to a lot of people, but specifically Mega Scatterbomb, like doxing, swatting, blah blah blah. There's a video in the description that will tell you all about what they've done. That's not what I'm on about. I don't have a script for this. I don't remember everything they did off the top of my head. The point is, they are ruining TF2, and we need to fix TF2. As I already said before, nobody likes bots. Like, people can have a good thing going on in a game, and then suddenly bots will just show up and say, "Oh, hey, you were having fun." No, no, no. Only I can have fun. Except I actually can't because I'm a robot whose only purpose is to make everybody miserable. That is the state that this game is in. The one universal constant of every single TF2 game is that you will find bots now. That is completely crazy. Am I the only one here who thinks that's absolutely insane? The one thing that almost every modern TF2 game has in common is that there are bots. And that's just like how? How is that the thing everything has in common? How messed up does a game have to be for the one constant to be bots? Stupid little bots that just murder everything in sight and make the entire game unplayable and unfun. I know Valve knows about the bots because they've tweeted about it like once or twice. And yet they still just bash their heads into a wall and go la la la, I can't hear you whenever anybody tells them about the bots. And that's another reason we need to let Valve know. That's why we need a rally. Because if Valve still has the chance to pretend that we're not in a crisis right now, then they'll not take action. Like, they need to know, they need to not be able to have an excuse to not fix this. Either fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what you think, we may be making some progress through a kind of unconventional way, I guess. CS2, Counter Strike 2, whatever you want to call it, has been going through a pretty similar bot crisis on a smaller scale, but similar. And it could very easily bloom into something much bigger. So it's both a good and a bad thing because I think Valve cares more about Counter Strike 2 than they do TF2, which hopefully means they can fix the bot issue since it's on the game they actually care about now. And that means they'll be more likely to fix TF2. But also, like, the bots are still affecting more games, which is just awful. And honestly, they should just all stop. But of course, it makes them money, and money is the only important thing in this world, obviously. So yeah, it's just nothing. They're just not gonna stop until Valve says no. You're gonna stop. TF2 is a game that I sometimes enjoy, but unfortunately, it's not all the time because of bots, and I hate that fact. And it needs to stop. Fix TF2 is happening very soon, and we need more awareness of it so that we can truly fix this issue. And in one more try, we can maybe get Valve to notice us because we are doing what they never could, and we're counting to three. The joke is that we're doing a third rally because there were two other ones before this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, it's kind of funny when you think about it. So one last thing before I end the video. There will be another link in the description besides the one to my Discord server that will be linked to a petition. I'm not really sure how it works because I didn't make it, but if you put your name in there, then somebody will give that name directly to Valve, and there's like 10,000 people, so all of them are gonna be all their names are gonna be mailed directly to Valve, and they'll be able to read every single one and see just how many people are done with this bot crisis. Anyways, I have said my piece. I've said what we need to do. We need to have a rally. We need to have no more bots, and we need to have no more bots. Yeah. And that's all. To everybody out here watching this, may your games be botless and your snipers be pure. If you stay on my channel, I'll see you next week.